around on, actually, instead. It's going to be a full-on engage.
Oh, okay, no,
Okay.
Zonya's coming out here for King Z, so he's going to be taken
Baron.
out. And this is another Baron. Baron is on like 3,000 HP. It finally regens, but they've thrown it again at the Baron. This time around, though, the big purple worm going to LGD. Why? Why did I have to cast a curse that? LGD were dead and buried. They just used the ceremonies to end their rights, and all of a sudden AL say no. Big old defibrillator, revive this team. We can go for 40.
It's like the Undertaker rising out of his coffin after his SmackDown, man. He just says, "I'm alive!" Like, I mean, the turnaround from AL, you understand the idea of it. The issue is that Fuji just gets bursted, and I'm not entirely sure if he's got a stopwatch yet. Of course, is 3 items. Oh, he has a full Sonya. Okay, well, yeah. No excuse then, really. And the Baron almost died. This is the worst part about this. The Baron almost died to Sword Art's turret. It dropped to like 500 HP.
Forward, he's trying to get the counter strike down, but Xiaoshu cannot make it happen. Now Haichao picks up a kill as he found himself on behind enemy lines. This game, this fight, this entire sequence of plays is going crazy, but it looks like LGD have finally found themselves an opportunity to bring itself back. But with Dragon Live, it looks like it's going to be sold to LGD.
Okay, maybe Xiao Hao actually gets the timing on the wall this time and steals the soul. He's got vision. He's behind the pit. No, he doesn't. All right. Well, Ashin,
I appreciate an attempt.
Thank you. I appreciate the admiration for the attempt. I'm not sure where ZDZ was on the rotation, whether he based after he finished taking the inhibitor on the bottom side.
4 major regions, but there's an Ash Hour to come out. The Baron has been started. The base inhibitor has been taken, and they're trying to back themselves away. He stops them. Haichao can't help him out, and he actually flashes as well. Sword Art is there. We're going to have them ending the game. This is what they thought they were going to do. There's going to be a TP coming in. They need to try and stop it. The Arctic Assault is good, and they focus down the tower. It's a base race here for AL. They've got themselves a Nexus. Can he do it? Will they take down ZDZ? He'll go into GA. They've got the minions to try and stop him. The Akali is dead. They've got the counter strike. Oh my god! And now the TP can come straight back in. Betty needs to run for his absolute life right now. He's got himself a very angry Jax who's got a ward. He's got a leap strike. There's a hell of a lot of movement speed. There's a flash, and he backs himself away. This game is almost over. Haichao was feeling it, but Meteor says, I know your tricks. I know what you're trying to do right now, and you will not get away with it right in this moment. But he will have the Arctic Assault over the wall. This game is ridiculous, but these death timers are huge. You have a Sivir. She can run down that mid lane, at minimum get herself an inhibitor. She can maybe even get an end game.
Oh, shit!
Oh my god, he's going for it. Betty's going for it as well. Betty's going for it as well. They're looking for it. They want to try and make this one work. He's trying to keep Xiaoshu away, but Haichao, they know this is the end of the game, and they're just covering all their bases. Jomada, we're going to 3. There's nothing that can be done. This is a small little Heimerdinger. You need to go back to Piltover, my son. You're not welcome here. Betty finally makes his way back. This is such a chaotic end of the game, but this series shall go on even further. Game 3 is on the horizon.
Oh, what's going on? Look at the did you see the look? I couldn't quite tell who got up first there from the LGD side, but the pure look of a mixture of pain and relief to be out of that game was hilarious.
Oh my lord. Okay. Well, we have another game to come.
Where do we start, guys? Where do you should dude. I is like
I mean it's the right call from AL.
It is.
But it goes so wrong.
Oh man. Game 3, guys. Yeah, I don't really know what to say about this game. This is one of those this is like one of those one in
Packer goes in on the backside, kicks Doggo right into the Care's arms, and now they can really look to try and make this fight work. Jing doesn't go down just yet. Never mind, it's a triple-double full house coming out here for FBX. As for some reason it said triple kill Gala.
Dude. Okay, well, that aside, I mean, just out of nowhere, FPX play it all for the steal. It comes from LWX out of nowhere. And Hacker heard me talking smack and just said, watch this. I mean, we're about to see a replay in a second, but FPX's chase down potential was shown to the brim there. As we bring it up, it's TP from Harry, who's not quite in. As the
try and make this one work. You can see LWX doing work in the backside. This is all FPX. It's all the time. Hextech Ultimatum's going to do absolutely nothing. They'll give over a double-double. FPX will end the game off of one team fight because the scaling happened.
Dude, Hacker is just a Chad, man. The kickback on Doggo puts him in position for the rest of FPX. And as you said off the back of it, of one team fight, this composition that I faded from the start finally came together. All it took was at least in that had a very quiet early game.
He really, really did. Hacker, you know what? I gave you schmack, you smacked me back, and that's all that matters right now. It is going to end at the 33-minute mark, just underneath it. FPX will take the advantage in all summoners being used as the tape is fallen. Cassante with a triple kill, and the MVP from game number 1 shows why he is so important to this team.
It's literally just another Aurelia. Look at him flop all around the map. I mean, every single time I see this champ, it just makes me fall. And a triple kill for the Cassante top. I didn't see Herald in the Ender Sheen, but I actually believe Care was the one to pick it up. And now Xiaolahu with the kills as well. I mean, this just sets up the early game so perfectly in a lane that I kind of expected to get slapped by the Jace.
See, this is kind of... Yeah, Cassante things, doing Cassante things.
Yeah.
There's not really much else to say about it, but we are
Can
He's going to see Doggo underneath the tower, and Doggo gets himself a kill, trying to make this back for Ultra Prime.
But can Hacker get a return? Looks like Doggo's going to use the movement speed to get out of there immediately. You know, just as we're saying, like the same thing from Ultra Prime, that dive coming through, that Hacker read coming from a reset. You know, FPX do lose their 80 carry once again. Doggo does get another kill, and so that's going to mitigate the factor by a bit. But it's great plays from Hacker. I mean, he's really come out of his shell in this game too. And he's been able to read where Ning's going to go.
Yeah, honestly, again, we had a lot of question marks about Hacker. Someone who's been very much underperforming in Baron. There's going to be a nice little cat. He's in the bag and in the river. And that's just a little bit unfortunate, a little bit lackadaisical, similar to LWX in game number 1, where it's just kind of unfortunate timing and an unfortunate place to be.
Well, I did say it was a pick. Thank you so much. No blue buff, but you know what? Hacker could be dead here as Ning's not going to commit the Cyclone. But you do bait out Baron. You want them to come to you, Asheen, because you have a lot of CC. Now they're going to wait. Surely they wait. They're waiting.
They wait and they wait and then they wait some more, but how long can they wait? You got that Sivir building up towards the third item, and you can see just how difficult going forward again, but he gets stunned up and taken down. It ends up being a 2-for-1 favor of Ultra Prime, but they don't feel super confident about going for the Baron just yet. Remember, Hacker is still alive, and they can take themselves an inhibitor.
Polymorph is jacked, man. That's just insane. Saves the whole play from a polymorph and slowing down Xiaolahu. You'll see it in a sec, guys, but that's Ultra Prime getting themselves their 3rd dragon because of it as well. They'll push themselves into Salt Point, and as we look here, Hacker goes a little bit early, trying to get Ning with a sidestep, but as the turret goes down, there's some of the insurance from FPX, so much so that LWX needs to reposition to the back of the fight. He gets so low. Doggo with a huge Chad flash in here. It's just
untouched. Great Zonya's there to stop Xiaolahu from getting him, but they need to try and stop these Barons from being taken away. They need to survive, but they just can't, and now Lele is just by himself.
Penta.
It's a quadra kill. It's a pentakill for Ching, and Ultra Prime are looking to even up this series.
Cool guys don't smile at Panthers. They just look to the side and know that this game's done. 11-0-3. Ching, this is his most played champion for a reason. And on the Syndra, even despite going up against an Ahri, so many abilities have landed. So well deserved for our new FPX plays. LDL champion coming to the LPL. They won't be able to end here as Sheen, but a Penta is a great way to write your name in the sand in the league.
Absolutely. 11-0 and 3. Ching just untouched in that last fight. Didn't even blow his stopwatch to try and keep himself alive. That's how little focus was on him. Despite...
Right now, with Scout of the Week again. I mean, even Shallow,
Oh,
not
here we
taking it up.
go!
They're trying.
Doggo is going in. They're going to try and take him out, but Hacker's been killed before it can happen. They trade jungler for jungler. Now Shallow tries to jump in and try and catch out Doggo. They've got him, and they're going to see Shallow moving in. Cassante trying to do his best. They turn the angles, and they're getting all the resets for Care. He says, I don't care if you got a pentakill. You're not getting this game. Quadra for LWX.
We almost had a double penta machine. We were so close. But a quadra for LWX, and Cassante things happen to set up Care to fly through. FPX, there's no objectives up. That's the only problem. The Elder's not coming up for a minute 50. But Care with his CP is able to get topside turret, open up the inner, get some objective gold to make this game more equatable for FPX. So we'll sit there on the base defense, but we won't get a net win from FPX. We won't get this massive advantage like Ultra Prime were able to get off the Baron play. So now we just have to sit and wait and see if that gold is good enough for FPX to move in. As we're looking again, the Scout of the Week starts it. Now, in base, you expect Ultra Prime Coach to be there, but Doggo's stepping up.
No jungler. Doggo punches forward. He flashes straight into a charm, but he's still going. Double GA. The Yumi and the Ahri need to make this one work. It's going to be the 80 carry of Ultra Prime who stays alive. No charm available, and Doggo can finally pop off. He'll get the rest of the team, and with these death timers, we're going to 3.
Yeah, we are. Run it down mid, boys. It's a worthy 3 as well. This time, Doggo with the showcase. And what a messy fight to end us off. This one was a bloodbath in the end, and it certainly ramped up nicely. With those death timers, Hacker's going to be the only one alive, but I think Ultra Prime is strong enough to end this right now.
Yeah, they should be. You've got the Jace, you've got the Jerry. I don't even think Hacker are alive before these Nexus turrets fall. So there goes game number 2. It was close, and it's going to continue to be close. Ultra Prime keep themselves alive, looking to send SPX home hungry without a win.
And that game really belongs to Ching in most parts. The mid lane has stepped up massive here for Ultra Prime. But even more than that, you know, we saw the power of, I guess, you know, Ning in a lot of these cases on the Wukong. We definitely didn't talk about it that much. I think Baolan as well, if we're talking about another IG World Champion. Baolan had a fantastic Lulu game. Like some of his polymorphs on Cassante, on Xiaolahu, as he's going in. That's what
kills there, and there were shutdown kills as well. So he's got the over. They're going to try and turn him out. What? Oh, that was so clean from Xiaolahu, and said, "Did you miss me? I see you came back with 3 new kills. I'll take one of them for myself."
It was a Mortal Kombat get over here if I've ever seen one. Xiaolahu, he's just been farming and chilling the whole time. Hacker finally makes an appearance in the top lane, and that sets up, but not only the kill on Harry we were just talking about, but the CS lead to go further, the open top side of the map. FPX stay ahead, so even though, yeah, you were correcting me that Ultra Prime did actually win out in the last play, FPX are snowballing the hell out of this game, because remember I talked about their mid game being so strong.
Where this Camille was coming from, now Xiaolahu trying to be absolutely monstrous. That wall of meat, he's like a butcher right now, just showing all his delicacies and showing it to everyone. There's nothing they can do. They want to walk away, but they can't, and they're going to lose everything in mid.
And Ultra Prime are back on the menu again here for Xiaolahu. FPX, it's been such an improvement of play over this series, and I will say, in this game, it's been clean as hell. Playing through LWX, now those skirmishes are coming alive. It's a 2 Herald charge, or rather a 2 turret charge, I should say. A Herald going to get dissipated before the 3rd. And FPX now soaring to the lead. 7,000 gold after that. And Sheen, look, it starts negatively, but look at Hacker.
Yeah, he's got the barrier. He's still putting them down. The feathers go flying, but they're not able to kill anybody. It ends up being a 2 for 3 at the moment.
Hello.
But Ding is almost certainly going to be joining that list for a 4 for 2. And that's going to be Ultra Prime almost coming back onto this. That was so close to how it goes. And I don't even, they can't take the Baron, though. That's the big thing, because they've got DPS.
So it has still delayed. It's their main objective, and the game goes on. But, I mean, you're right to say it's close when Ultra Prime are the ones getting trapped in. Ching now coming back to live. Drop bubble not going to connect as Lola just reconnects. in case. Get a replay of that right now. I'm a fortune teller. This came off the back.
He's backed away. They know where he is. He's going to go straight onto Hacker. Hacker gets obliterated straight away. They found on top of the LWX. He has to go golden. They've lost Harry. The Dragon has been secured by Ultra Prime. They need to get the hell out. They can't lose any more people. They can't lose any more people because if they do, they're just going to lose the game. Ching needs to run, but Ching does not have flash. Ching does not survive, and you can only imagine with the waves the way they are, FBX should take the series.
And the death time is, you're right, it should be it. 25 seconds on Bao Lan, 30 on Doggo. I'm not sure it's enough, but mixed messages here from Ultra Prime, mixed focus, and Harry's flank goes to the wayside with no one else there to follow up. I just think Ultra Prime weren't really ready to commit one way or the other, as now into Nexus turrets is going to be close.
Yeah, Ning trying his absolute hardest, but it's just not going to be enough. That's going to be the 8 finally coming in. Nobody dies on FBX, and they will finally take this series 2-1 over Ultra Prime, and they will get themselves their first